right there on top of the moon. We could sit and do nothing.
Capricorn. Who's the horn? Capricorn. Guess what? This is your new moon reading. And I'm going to tell you the message I got. And I'm not, although I do use tarot often, these are just intuitive messages. I want you to sit here for a second. This is my message to most earth signs, but especially you. I want you to breathe in. I want you to breathe out. I want you to think of the most beautiful thing in your life. And I want you to just fucking cry. Not out of pain. But remember, like, as an earth sign, if you think about the structure of earth, if you think about how earth structures, you have plants, you have little beautiful plants, you have animals, you have nature. And what does all that require? What do people require? Water. Water. And there's this catharsis release that I think that needs to happen. And you might experience that at some point during the new moon. And if you're not actively experiencing it, listen, throw on your favorite movie. I think the last time I cried in a movie was watching the Avengers Endgame. I'm such a nerd. Don't come for me. But crying's gonna release a lot for you. Crying is where your blessings are. Crying is where you can finally be able to like let go. I feel like there's been so many things that you've been trying to control during this period of time, and all the frustration that has happened. It's like almost like the universe was like, listen, if you just sit down and just like take a good cry for a second, crying is like a good release from the other end. Okay, I promise you. I know it sounds really simple and rather silly, and you're like, what are you talking about, cry? But I think a lot of you, I'll put it this way. I'm so confident in this message that if you just take a moment and have a good cry, I mean like a good cry, and you don't feel differently, if you don't feel like, oh man, I just needed to release. If you do that and you don't feel that way, then you can tell me I'm full of shit. But I really feel like the big message for you guys is those things that you're wanting to grow, the things that you're wanting to sort of manifest in your life, the things that you feel have been sort of stagnant or stuck in your life are really waiting for you to internally release them. And I think one of the biggest ways, I think the way that I am hearing for you as well as the other earth signs is, it's time to have like a big, like, even if you have to think of everything, think of something beautiful, or if you have to think of everything that's happened in the last 2 years and that's what makes you cry, do it. But just like, just cry and release and feel again. So that is my message.